this really well. Talby working the room for the shot, scores!
Something haunted in your eyes, swear that you won't take my life.
The club realised that AFCON exists. Sunderland have just announced the signing of Talby from Club Bruges. What's that, Premier League experience? Alright then. Alright everybody, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Before we start talking about the latest rumours that's gone on and the announcement of our new signing. Alright everybody, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Now then, before we get on with the latest rumours that's gone on, and obviously the new signing and the new backroom staff that's coming to the club, do us a massive favour, like you always do, smash the thumbs up and subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Now then, where do we start? Where do we start with this one? We'll start off with the latest news that's gone on. Keith Downey said, it's an exclusive, that Sunderland have agreed a deal of 18 million with 2.5 million in add-ons for Simon Adingra. Now, he's an experienced Premier League player. This is what we've been screaming for all the long. He is a left winger, but he can play on the right as well. He's known for his dribbling ability, his creativity, and he's very effective in one-on-one situations. He's really good and excels in taking on defenders and putting that ball on a sixpence. Get in there. Now, if you remember in January, Sunderland were linked to a swap deal with him for Watson. Obviously, for some reason or another, it fell through. But now Sunderland have went out and approached Brighton yet again, and the deal's been agreed. His last game he played in was in the Premier League, and it was with Brighton on the last game of the season when they absolutely demolished Spurs 4-1. Now, Adingra's made over 60 appearances for Brighton up to now, but his previous club was Union SG. Fully enough, that's where one of our players were from. And everybody's been jumping on the bandwagon saying you're paying too much for players and that they're not Premier League proven. Well, the same thing happened with Brighton when they signed Simon, and he went on to have a really good career in the Premier League in 2 good seasons, shall I say. And he's a really good winger. Now, he previously played in Belgium and got 11 goals, 9 assists, and with his performance that season, it caught the eye of Brighton and he moved on to there. Like I said, he got 60 appearances for them. But for me, he's a 5'9" winger, and it's exactly what Speakman said he wanted to do. He wanted to bring full-backs and wingers to the club. That's one of the key areas that he was looking at. Also, we've got, for me personally, centre-backs and another striker. Now, this is a very ambitious project that the club are taking on right now. They are literally gone for it. And I never expected that. To be honest, I'm quite took back by it. I'm enjoying it, obviously. But from the get-go to now, it's been every other day there's been noise coming out from Sunderland, and that's I think that could be our 5th signing if we do sign this Simon Adingra. We've done Lafay, also Noah Siddiqui, Habib Diarra, Renildo Mandava, and now Talby. That's 5 signings, and 4 of them are gone to the African Cup of Nations. That's my only worry. I hope the club did bring in some other players from without it being from the African Cup of Nations, because we'll be losing them all for 5 to 6, maybe even 8 games. So that is a little bit of worry. But let us know in the comment section below, are you happy with this link? Obviously, it's a bit more than a link if Keith Downey's reporting saying that the deal has been agreed. It's like an exclusive that he said. But let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Now then, let's talk about our actual signing, should we? And there's been a lot of people saying that he's not experienced, but for such a young age, what he's accomplished already, I'm quite excited about him. Obviously, he can learn more and grow more as a player as well. Now, Sunderland have brought him to the Stadium of Light. He is a right-sided winger, but can play on the left and can play as an attacking midfielder also. So the players what we are bringing in are quite versatile. Now, he is very direct. He's known for his pace. He loves to run at that back line. And he likes to isolate the full-backs as well, which is it's quite exciting to hear. He also loves to cut inside. Did I mention that he's got Champions League experience? Now, when Club Bruges played Atlanta in the Champions League, Talby got man of the match because he scored 2 really good goals. Well, one of them was a tap-in, but the other one was a decent goal, decent finish. He was very composed in front of goal for one of them. And that's exactly the type of player we should be looking at now. Now, KLD did say they're looking at more quality of a player, more at the standard of this level. So we've jumped up a level. He said the level from the Championship is like gone up 2 leagues, never mind 1. So the talent's got to be the same as well. And that's the type of player what I think Talby can bring. Now, when people say, yes, but can he do it in the Premier League? Now, Simon Adingra is proof of that. You can do it, because when he was in Belgium, he performed decently throughout that season, and he got his move to the Premier League, and he proved that he's a good player. So for me, yes, he can cut it in the Premier League, but like I say, only time will actually tell, because every other player is different. But Talby did go on to say that he's really excited to be here, thankful for the opportunity to play for this club. Now then, quickly, Reggie's been given some extra backroom stuff, and one of them's got an extensive record. His name's just slipped me mind. I totally forgot. Let us know in the comment section. But he has got an extensive record, and I'm quite excited regarding his record as well, because he's worked with the Spain national team, Iran national team. He's worked with PSG. He's worked with Barcelona. You name it. He's got a massive record. So CV, should I say. So I'm excited about that one. Now then, Sunderland fans, what next? What is going to be round the corner? What's going to happen on a Thursday? What's going to happen on a Friday? Only time will tell. But these two signings, one is obviously done and dusted. He's our player now. That's Talby. But if Simon Adingra can happen, that puts the Premier League experience to bed. So I'll be over the moon if that does come to fruition and we sign that player. Finally, before we're gone, the goalkeeper situation now. Petrovic, who I would have loved to have come to the stadium alive, looks like he could be gone to Bournemouth. It's a bit of a kick in the teeth, really, because I would have loved him to sign. Suddenly looks like a really good player. He fits our model as well. We're being so young now. We have been linked with Simon Johnson as well. I've seen a lot of Sunderland fans, turning the nose up at that one. But for me, he's experienced Premier League player, so I wouldn't see it so much turn my nose up at it, but I would have loved Petrovic over him. I think that's why Sunderland fans were a bit down about that one, because we had our sights set on him. But nonetheless, that is the rumours, and that is the actual signing that we have done today. Also, the Mikitauves, it's not our yet, but it is looking more likely that he is going to be choosing Roma. But hopefully we can bring you a video announcing him, because that would just be icing on the cake, should I say. Obviously, if we can bring in a centre-half and all, and maybe a striker or two. But I'm just being greedy now. But looking at it the way Sunderland are approaching this, it's a very ambitious project, and I'm loving it. I'm loving every minute of it. Let us know, who do you think we should bring in next? What position are you more concerned about that we need to strengthen? Right, that's about it. There's a massive favour. Smash the thumbs up if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new. See you in a bit.